Gabbie Hanna, a lot of people don't like her. And I'm so sick of her sending me pages of text being like, why do you constantly talk shit about me?
Everything on YouTube is fake and lies.
I said, this is why I don't trust Gabbie Hanna. But what? No, this is about you, so there you go. You want the attention. You think I only talk about you and everything's about you. This is a story that happened years ago, and I'm gonna tell it now because this is my only issue with Gabbie Hanna. This is the only thing I've ever said to people. I've said it to people about her when they bring her up, and I said, this is why I don't trust Gabbie Hanna. That's it. This is it. This is it for me. Like I said, no personal, nothing against her. I think we have a lot of similar issues, so like, that's cool, but this is not cool because this is one thing I don't do. This is one thing I don't do. I don't lie on people's sexual health. Okay, so she told him, okay, when me and Jason started hooking up in 2017, I did a video called like YouTubers I've hooked up with. She, by the clues, guessed that I was hooking up with Jason. I was. She texted Jason and she told Jason, or I guess, I don't know if she texted him or told him in person, but basically she told him, hey, be careful, Trish has herpes and you're sleeping with her and blah, blah, blah. Gabbie, have we slept together? Did I show you my STD results? Are you my doctor? Did you swab my vagina? In what world is it okay? And she keeps telling me a close friend of yours told me. Tell me who? Bitch, tell me who. What close friend? I don't think I have any close friends. Last I checked, I have no friends. I'm not friendless bitch on YouTube. And I guess I keep making videos like this. I'll continue to be a friendless bitch. And that's just what it is. When her name gets brought up, like it did this past week, with a friend of mine, a mutual friend that asked about her, I literally just said, this is the story, and I'm gonna tell you guys the story once and for all. I have one issue with Gabbie Hanna. I like her videos, I like her music. I've sang her songs on my Instagram story. She seems fine. I actually don't even know the girl. I don't know her. I've met her on 2 occasions for seconds, like I've talked to her for seconds. She's reached out to me a bunch of times. She's tried to be my friend, like even during my breakdown this year, she goes, I tried to reach out to you. So I finally had to be honest with her. I told her what I tell everybody because it's one of the scummiest, lowest things that has ever happened to me, and she's never once apologized. She thinks it's totally fine, and I'll read you the text of what she said now, again, saying like, you have issues if you think me concerned about a friend's health is like low. No, it's low, it's scummy. Just for the record, and I'm not gonna throw anyone else under the bus, a lot of people don't like her. Low-key, behind the scenes, a lot of people don't like her. A lot of people probably don't like me. Probably so much people talk shit. I don't care. And I'm so sick of her sending me pages of text being like, why do you constantly talk shit about me? Keep in mind, Gabbie texted my other friend Gabbie from Pennsylvania and said, hey, you just hung out with Trisha, tell me the truth, did she talk shit about me? To which Gabbie replied, yeah, she said you didn't like her. And so I was pissed at Gabbie because I was like, why would you even like bring something like that up? I told you this, like, whatever. Didn't know, but she like thinks everything is about her. Everything's about her. Well, Gabbie, no. This is about you, so there you go. You want the attention. You think I only talk about you and everything's about you.
Those guys that are irrelevant now. Hey, irrelevant. Irrelevant. I feel like this guy thinks he's like above people. He was calling people peasants and irrelevant, like, you're irrelevant. Because they're irrelevant. Gabbie Show, another pretty irrelevant YouTuber.
I literally asked her so many times to leave me alone. She is so, like wouldn't. She goes, if you think it's low to tell people you heard about an incurable disease, KK, you have an issue for real. Yes, because an incurable disease that I don't have, that you don't know I have, that you have no right to tell someone I have. Even if you fucking heard I was HIV positive, you have no right to do that. you don't know what me and Jason talk about, my sexual history. Like, what the fuck? And she never once apologized. She goes, well, I'm just looking out for a concerned friend. I was like, look, Gabbie, I brought up what I said. I said, I don't talk about you to anyone because I don't think about you ever. And then she goes, and you bring me up constantly. I hear about it constantly. Girl, because you're asking people, like, you're thinking about it constantly. Like, if I'm hanging out with someone, you're like, did you talk about me? Like, oh, I'm boiling. My blood is boiling. I'm just never, like, of all the shit that's happening in my life right now, freaking Gabbie Hanna, who's in my phone as Gabbie Ignore, because I just cannot deal with this anymore. I have the DMs, like, I'm gonna screenshot right now because you know she's gonna be unsending that shit all day long. I have freaking DMs of Gabbie being like, yeah. Of being like, yeah, I did tell him that. Like, yeah, this did happen. Like, what? And just like not backing down, being like, that's my friend, I'm gonna look out for my friend. No, you don't talk about sexual health to anybody. Like, no matter how, like, unless we fucked Gabbie and you caught something, which is, it's just not the case. I am so honest to a point, and I DM'd with her. I've been nice with her. Like, that's the thing. I'm like, you know what? It was this year when I did the whole thing. Yeah, May 29th is when I said, because she asked me, why don't you reach out to me? And I said, if I'm being honest with you, you told Jason I had herpes, and that because we had sex, he had herpes. That is the reason I don't respond way before we even started dating. I don't have herpes. If I did, I'd be an open book about it. And if I did, it's also no one's business but mine and my partner's. She goes, first of all, I didn't tell Jason you had herpes. I told him a very close friend to you told me to. So she heard it from a friend. Okay. And I told him to make sure he's safe. This is not, Gabbie, this is not your issue. Jason is a 45-year-old man. I'm a 30-year-old woman. We are having sex. You do not know the conditions of any. You don't know Jason's sexual health. You don't know my sexual health. This is why people don't mess with you, Gabbie. I know why people don't mess with me. This is your reality call for people. Why people don't mess with you. If you found out your friend was having unprotected sex with someone, you told him you had herpes. You don't know the sex we had, Gabbie. Are you there putting the condom on or off? What? I did pull that info out of my ass. It was brought to me. Because I care about Jason and all of my friends' health. So yeah, I told him to be careful to have safe sex. What? Maybe examine who you're trusting your secrets with. There's no secrets. I don't have herpes. There's no one I even told I had herpes. I share every single thing online. I never said to anyone but him when he told me you had sex, and I wouldn't have told him otherwise, and he didn't. He showed me the text. He doesn't respond to Gabbie. Gabbie would constantly reach out to him. He doesn't respond for a very specific reason, as none of the people in that friend group do.
I have a genuine question that I want to ask the general public. If somebody tells you that somebody has an STD, an incurable STD, it comes from a close friend of theirs, a source, and then you find out that a friend of yours is sleeping with them, is it wrong of you to say, hey, just so you know, I've heard this, don't know if it's true, but this person told me, talk to them about it, ask about it. Is that up? I'm just genuinely curious. This isn't like going around telling everybody, hey, I heard this person has an STD. This is, you know, somebody you care about is sleeping with them, and you say, did they talk to you about this? Don't know if it's true. This is what I heard. Just be careful. Check it out. Here's where I'm coming from. If I was sleeping with somebody and one of my friends knew from a close source of that person that they had an incurable STD, and they had that information and weren't like, hey, just be careful, check it out, talk to them about it, I'd be f***ing livid. Another question, would you consider that like gossip and rumors to talk to the one person who it's about and be like, hey, check it out, ask them about it, have an adult conversation about it? Is that gossip, or is that just like being a friend? All I'm saying is I've been being painted as a villain for a year, 2 years, I don't know how long, because I knew somebody was sleeping with someone who I wasn't close with her. I was close with him, and I heard that she had an incurable STD. He told me he slept with her. I literally said, hey, this person I've heard has this incurable STD, and if you're going to continue sleeping with her, ask her about it. Don't know if it's true. A close friend of hers told me. That's all I know. Be careful. Keep an eye out. Use protection. And I'm a bad person, because no matter what I do, I'm always a bad person, and this is why. I have 3 amazing friends that I hang out with. Don't talk about anybody. Don't do it. Like I'm in my house, living my life. But I snapped today because I'm so sick of it. I'm sorry to like rant about this. I usually try to keep like this like pretty private. It's just I'm at a place in my life where I'm so fucking happy. Like I have great people in my life, like my friendships, my love life, like my house, my career, like everything's great. And I'm so secure in myself and who I am at this point that I'm so dumb shit. And I'm so sick of like the I hear that I've said or done, like coming back to me and just like hearing the things that like people make up. I just, dude, sorry for snapping, y'all. At the end of the day, this is what I'm sick of. I am somebody who, not to toot my own horn, but beep the f***ing beep. I am so kind to people in my life. I will reach out to you if you're hurting, whether you're awful to me, if I hear all the terrible things you say about me, if you've killed my f***ing pet. If I see you're having a hard time, I will reach out to you and I will say, I'm here for you. If you need to talk, I understand. Let me listen. And that's always been who I've been since the beginning of time until now. And I'm so sick of being that person to everybody all the time and then hearing the come back to me that comes back to me. And I'm just done. Like this one pushed me over the edge because it was just like, I could not be kinder to this person. At the end of the day,
I understand what you're saying, but going straight to the source isn't starting drama. The other thing is, who is going around saying this that told you? To which Gabbie replied and said, but it wasn't my business to know if Trisha had herpes. I have no reason for her to tell me. It was my business to warn a friend that he might be at risk. Know what I mean? Asking her would just be gossip. Telling him to be safe and find out is caring for his health. And then I responded back to her and said, I understand wanting to look out for a friend, but clarifying with someone isn't gossip. Trisha is pretty open about her sex life. What trouble would it have been to ask her, like, hey sis, someone said this, is it true or not?